Hey out there and Always in Stitches channel, YouTube channel TV. Welcome to our What's New video for this week. It's the end of August, Peter. How did we get there?
I don't know, but it was nice and cool this morning.
It was. Sweaters.
And the sky last night was crystal clear, and wow, you could see all the stars.
Yeah, that's cool. It is. You can feel there's a coolness in the air and the humidity's dropping, and that feels so good in central Indiana. The corn sweat has dissipated, so I don't know whether the corn's all been harvested or what, but hopefully where you are, you're having a nice little bit of a cool down too. But that means we need to think about flannel, because you know it's that time of year. I had to get my long sweaters out, and I kind of like digging through the clothes, figuring out what sweaters I get to wear now, and it's kind of fun. I like sweater season. I know Peter does.
I love sweater season.
Yeah, he's
love
a
it.
Sweater guy, but
the jackets and the heavy shirts.
He knits some pretty sweaters. So, but here's a fun thing you can think about. If you're looking for some flannel, these are the funnest flannels. Look how bright these colors are. Flannel, you know, sometimes when you see flannels, they're very quiet and subdued. These are not. These are not at all. Now, these are two different fabric lines that I'm going to be showing you here, and Peter's going to have to plug in some pictures so you can see it all. But one is from Northcott. It's called Hugs and Kisses. So Northcott Company, Hugs and Kisses. And these are primaries. They're very, very bright. Look at this one. This one's got my name on it. Look at that pretty blue. Isn't that lovely? Just gorgeous. And again, real bright colors. If I was doing a rag quilt out of these, it would be perfect for a dorm room. Look at this purple.
I love that one.
I do too.
That's awesome.
The green and the pink and the blue.
That'd make a heck of a great backing for a quilt.
It would. Backing for a quilt, pair of pajama bottoms. I love this colors. So that's one colorway, and Peter's going to have to do a picture scan on that. And then the other one we have up here is called, it's from, see, that's in Northcott. This is Moda. This is from the Moda Company. This is Sherbet Sunshine, and this is by Corey Yoder. So if you follow Corey Yoder, she typically works in traditional quilting cottons, but this is all in flannel. And we've got the layer cake. There's only one layer cake left. This has really sold well. Layer cakes are great because they instantly turn into a rag quilt. They're real easy to make rag quilts. But you can combine that with this, and when you sew these together, you'd have more than enough for a rag quilt. So this is a really fun flannel line that has charms and layers. A lot of times we don't get charms and layers with flannels. Flannels tend to shred a little bit, so when you're sewing with them, walking foot's a good choice. Lengthen your stitch a little bit, and just give yourself some time to work with flannel because it'll shift a little bit sometimes. But look at these colors. Look at this purple. Now, I'm a sucker for purple and green.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Isn't that pretty?
Those pastels.
These are pastels, but you know, it's fun to see these with the brights. They would still blend. I mean, I think you could use the two together without much trouble. And then look at these down here. These are so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna try and get all three of them.
I'm gonna show these other colors. Those are the other colors that Cappy was talking about. So that's one line. That's the Northcott.
That's the Northcott.
That's the Moda. These are the checks.
These are look at these. Is that just the best? These are so bright. I love it.
We need touch of vision.
We do, because this flannel. Now, both companies, Northcott and Moda, the quality of this fiber in here is excellent, excellent, excellent. So don't hesitate to come in and get some. If you want a fat quarter bundle, call in and talk to the orders department, and they'll get you hooked up with a fat quarter bundle or 1 yard cuts, whatever you want to make your rag quilts out of. Or maybe you just are ready to make just a regular quilt. So lots of options with this flannel. I want you to come in and get it before it gets away.
We had a nice customer comment. She said she had just discovered the YouTube page in our store, and she was delighted to know that we had Deborah as a concierge service of somebody that they could call as their own personal fabric consultant.
Absolutely, that's a great way to describe it. Fabric consultant, yeah, or cross stitch consultant or yarn consultant. We do have Deborah available here. She's typically not in on Fridays, but all the rest of the days of the week that we're open, she's here and available. So if you're calling, you say, look, I'm trying to figure out, I bought this and I need more fabric, or I have this fabric, I'm trying to match it. She can work with you over the phone. If you want a gift card, whatever you want to do. It's sometimes. You can work on our online site, which is great. You can always shop there, but it's nice to have a person to talk to sometimes if you want a description or whatever. So Deborah's in our orders department. She's your helper for that. Okay, we're going to go look at another fabric line over here, and then we got more things to talk about, so hang in there. Okay, so here we are, just around the corner. If you've been in our store, you know we're about 9,000 square feet of retail space. And we move stuff around all the time. And I know that's frustrating, it feels like, but we get new inventory in and we have to shift and move things around. So when we show you this YouTube video, you know, when you walk in the door, this is a straight shot in. When you see you actually come to the store, it may be in a different location. But for now, we're right here on one of these rounders. And this is a really cool Benner text line. It's called Go With The Flow. And I love the Go With The Flow. What a great description. Isn't that fun?
That pops.
It does pop. It's just lovely. And it's got some great basics in it. I would call this a basic. I mean, that's one I'm just going to keep in my collection so that I've got a nice limey green color when I need it. Look at this. This is actually a pretty good size line. Here's some more. Look at this one. What a great movement. I see they call it Go With The Flow. I can see why. It's got real movement in the fabric.
It really does.
Yeah, it looks like it's moving. Now, this is on the rounder with the line that we showed you before that had the cats on it. If you remember this one that we showed you with the cats, we showed you the cat one a while back. It's on the same rounder. It's because they really kind of blend together. And we see that happen quite often with fabric, that there'll be a trend in the fabric designers to be using a certain style or colorway. And it makes it kind of nice because if you don't find everything you want in this particular line, you can bleed into the other line and get what you need.
Are those really light fabrics part of the line?
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, star leaves go with the flow. Look at the geometry in this piece.
It's so subtle.
It is. And what a great color.
That's beautiful.
It is really pretty. I love that. I'd like a blouse out of that. If I just had the time to sew all the ideas I have, wouldn't it be amazing? Now, so you saw that in the black background. Now take a look at it in the white background. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. I just love this line. I love the purple with the teal with the green. That's a great color combination that makes it really pop. So that's fun. And then look at this one. Y'all know this one's got my name on it. Yep, Go With The Flow. Look at that. It does have great movement. I think they named it right. When it said Go With The Flow, I couldn't figure out what it was, but I really like it.
What a fun collection to experiment with.
Yes. Look at the purple. Okay, we didn't even see the purple. Look at the purple.
Oh, I saw the purple.
I bet you did.
I like the shades of purple. They got that medium and that dark. And they got the leaf print.
Yeah, there is a nice purple. Look at this one. There's another purple. Look at that purple. I will tell you, this is really kind of an interesting little weird thing that happens in the quilt store. We have a blender wall. There's blender walls over here where it's just colors of fabric. And the hardest two colors for us to keep well stocked on our blender wall are purples. Purples, and true pinks. Purples and pinks, y'all buy it as fast as we can get it, just about. So I just placed an order the other day for a whole bunch of purple fabric just for this specific thing. So, okay. That finishes up fabric. Not a whole lot in fabric this week. Not a whole lot, but stay tuned. We had so much last week. I think I kind of got some of them that we probably could have put on this week. But that's going to do it for fabric. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is the donation program that we do here. So we're going to go into right in the entryway and show you what that's about. So I'm in our entryway right inside the door, so hopefully if we have to stop, somebody might come in because they want to get into the building. But the reason I'm here is because I'm standing right next to our giving tree. There was a Shel Silverstein book from many years ago called The Giving Tree, and we've used that as kind of our theme for what we do to do charitable works. And each month we choose a different organization that we support through our giving tree. And it's right here in the front door, so when you come in, if you don't need to shop, you can just drop off your items. This month we're collecting for the Selah Grace Ministries, which is an organization that exists to support families who have lost children during stillbirth, or babies that are born that are not breathing and not living in this world. So this is a program where they do boxes that they give to those mothers and fathers when they have these children, and try to support them and give them some reference of the experience that they had that gives them some good positive things. So that's the Selah Grace Ministries that we're supporting this month. And we always support the Hamilton County Food Bank. That's what this big orange tub is here. And we collect food for the food bank. Each time we have a different food item. This month we're picking up ketchup and mustard. But you'll see in the bucket, there's other food here. There's oatmeal, rice and shine, formula. Here's the ketchup and mustard. Somebody's on track for the one we're doing for this month. There's some Honey Nut Cheerios. So we put food in this tub, and then they come and pick it up. We're a point for the food bank, which provides food to all the food pantries in Hamilton County. And then the other thing over here with the Selah Grace, somebody's put a little blanket in here. We've got notebooks. There's toothbrush, toothpaste. So these are little items that we can take and we'll put to the different organizations that we support. We can take them to Family Promise. We take them to Selah Grace. We support the local school systems with books and things like that. So it's just our giving tree. It's kind of a fun thing we do. The other thing we have is Quilts of Valor. We support Quilts of Valor. And when people donate items for us to try and find a home for, like fabric and crafty things like that, we will put those in the store for sale under Quilts of Valor, and every penny you pay on that item, except for the sales tax, goes to the donating company, whoever we're working with that month, and usually they all go to Quilts of Valor when it's tagged, and it'll say Quilts of Valor or what's getting that charitable donation. We have a strong conscience here of trying to make a difference in our community, and this is one of the ways we do that. So be watching on our website. There's always a list of what we're going to be collecting in the coming months, and if you're signed up to receive our newsletter, I always tell you in our newsletter what our next program will be. So we want to help our community make a difference, and gosh, it's been amazing, the thousands of pounds of food we've collected for the food bank, as well as all the different charities throughout the year that we've been able to support. So I hope you're doing something locally to help your community be healthy and fed, and if you aren't, we've got these opportunities. You can help us here and find a way to make a difference. So that's what we're going to talk about here. And now we're going to go look at some kits and some books. So we're in about halfway back in the shop, and I'm in our paint by number set. Isn't this fun?
Yeah.
I know. So of all the things we do in here, we're very diverse. We are very diverse. You will find a little bit of everything in here before it's all said and done. If you've not been in our store, even on our website, you can find a little bit of everything. But one of the things we found when we went to a trade show in the spring this year were these paint by number kits. Now, I did this one, of course, because it's a flamingo. You know how I feel about flamingos. Just the prettiest little thing. But we are continuing to order these in, and you all are buying these. This is cracking me up. We had no idea there was going to be such a market. But these are our paint by number kits. And there's a little bit of everything for every skill level. Look at this pretty bee. That's a fun bumblebee. These are not terribly inexpensive. They're affordable for what they are. You get all your paints. You get the board to put it on. I think they're fun. If this reckons back to when I was a kid. We used to do paint by number. I can remember paint by number. Here's a seashell. I hadn't seen this one. It's a seashell. I really like that. Here's Ruth Bader Ginzer. If you want to paint a picture of Ruth and have her in your house, there you go. And when I went to Alaska, I took this one of the mountains so that I could paint it while I was on the ship. I didn't even get the brush out. But these come complete. They have the brushes, they have all the paints. You have more than enough paint to do it. Look at this one with cactus. How fun is that? So these are on our website. They're kits, paint by number, and it tells you the different ones that they are and all the pictures. If you want to order them, they would ship beautifully. It's just a fun craft. I like it because it's a change of pace. I can do it sitting in my living room while I'm, kind of watching TV. It's a relaxing, brainless kind of activity, and I think it's a lot of fun. So paint by number. Who knew we'd carry such a thing in this fabric, yarn, crafting, fiber store? But again, it's a craft, so we want to have it available for you. So check out our paint by number on the website. Hey everybody, this is Cappy again, and I am feeling so supported right now. Peter, I'll give you a moment with the chicken when I'm done.
Okay.
But for the moment, she's with me. This is our new resident support chicken. If you've not heard about support chickens, please come in and we will talk with you about support chickens. So we haven't named her yet, and this is going to be the fun part. We would love for you to comment what you think the name should be for our support chicken. I would like for her name to be Salad or Little, and then she could be Chicken Salad or Chicken Little. That's my suggestion. The staff didn't quite think those were very funny, so whatever, we'll go with this. But as you can see, this is our support chicken. We actually have a pattern for her. It's on Ravelry that we've got the pattern. And the yarn that they used, I don't think they put what kind of yarn this was. Hey Pam, what yarn did you use?
Sesame.
Sesame from?
Barocco sesame.
Barocco. It's from the Barocco company. Look at the color, how the color just did perfectly on this.
That is perfect.
It looks just like a real chicken. Look, oh, here she goes. She's bringing me the yarn. Pam's so good. Look at the yarn. Oh, you used both of these?
No, there's two different colors.
Two different colors. Oh, this would be a pretty chicken too,
It
though.
would.
Oh, but that was this one is what we used. So she used sesame in the color Party Popper. Perfect for a support chicken. Party Popper is this color. That's how this knitted up. But look at her tail. Look at her little tail and her wobble. Is this called a wobble? What's that called? That part?
Oh, yeah. A waddle.
A waddle. 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 Wobble. What the heck? And we've even got the eyes. You can put the eyes on her. And she's made her just the right squishiness. She's not like... She's squishy, so I could snuggle her. But here's the other part. She has a raspberry beret, and those of you who will know the reference on that, I can tell how old you are. But she has a raspberry beret. Look how cute she looks. And a little, look at her little shawl. Is this the most precious little shawl? And here's her little shawl. So we're going to have to find a little button for her. But is she not adorable? I think everybody needs an emotional support chicken. And if you would like the pattern, you can contact us. It's on Ravelry. We'll let you know which one it is. It just says pattern on Ravelry. I'm not sure which pattern it is. But there's the emotional support chicken. We made it out of Barocco sesame, or actually Pam did. And I love this. I think this is... So we need a name. Y'all, come up with a name. Post it in the comments so we can name this emotional support chicken, and be watching because I'm been made aware that apparently the staff intends to make her garments on a regular basis. So right now it got a little cool this morning, so she needed her raspberry beret and her little shawl, but be watching. We will update you when she gets another costume to wear. So that's the yarn department, and our yarn department's so fun. They've actually got a really fun event coming. It's $40 for a day, and it's all day long. It's a Malabrigo Fiesta Day. And I don't know that I've got the date.
Look at all these blankets that she has for Linus.
Look.
Someone
Is
just
that
donated. And
awesome.
and they're soft. It's made out of that real thick, like
Oh, it's
like
made out
Taylor
of
does
the chenille.
amigurumi stuff.
Oh.
Ooh, roll that a little closer.
Roll it up.
Roll it up. Roll it
Oh
up.
wow, look at all those.
Look how pretty these are. So these are for the line. Oh.
That's all
jeez.
right. I'll
We'll
get them.
We'll get them.
I'll get them.
Oh, this is a great blanket. It's got a great weight to it. Isn't that nice?
Oh, these are
Awesome.
wonderful donations.
So we just were talking about donated items, and looky here. This is how things come into us. These have been donated for the Linus program. So we'll contact the local coordinator. Look how pretty. See, this fell for a reason, so I can pull them all up
Wow.
and show you. Oh,
Wow.
these are just a perfect weight, too. Because, you know, weighted
Wow.
blankets are the thing.
Those are like the perfect size.
They are.
They
Look
look
at
like
that.
they're all made by one person.
Yeah, they are the perfect size, and they're dense. These would be really warm, and they would feel really good, and if you set them down on the floor, they would be comfortable.
Oh, I wonder who made all those.
You don't recognize the customer?
I did not.
Isn't
sorry.
that great?
Oh,
look
that's
at this.
all
It
right.
looks like
Oh,
candy
that's
cane.
awesome.
Perfect for
Man, that
fall.
makes me want to crochet one for Linus.
Yeah, these have all been crocheted.
That'd be so fun.
Look at this pink and purple one. That's
Not bad.
pretty.
Some little girl will love.
Some little girl will eat that one up.
Yeah.
These will be awesome. And they would wash. They would just wash and dry like nothing.
They're thick and
They're
nice.
thick and nice.
Let me see if I can.
Now
just
see if you
get-
can safely roll them. Since I knocked them off.
Let me see
Go, Betty,
if I
go.
can roll them around
That's
the corner.
awesome. That's
without
awesome.
doing it again.
Yeah, that's what we want, people. You know, there are so many opportunities to knit or crochet. We do knitted knockers, which we're coming up in October. Will be the breast cancer awareness month, so we'll have knitted knockers, and we can get you the pattern for that. All kinds of things. So just watch our charitable works because it's an important part of what we do here. That was cool. Fun, fun, fun.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, that is fun. Okay, Malabrigo Fiesta Day. That's what I was talking about. I believe it's in October, and it's an all-day event. It's going to be with Pam and Jessica and Nancy, and they're going to have a taco bar, and we're going to celebrate Malabrigo's 20th birthday, and there'll be door prizes, things like that. Bring your project you want to knit along. I think it's going to be a great day. Y'all are going to want to come to that. If you're a knitter, crochet person, if you just enjoy yarn, if you just want to have a day and sit and have a taco bar, it's part of the deal. So there'll be swag and door prizes. It'll be a great day for you. So it includes lunch, which is a pretty good deal, and I'm sure it'll be worth it. There may be margarita cupcakes, I heard.
And I think there are margarita cupcakes.
Are there margarita cupcakes?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think-
margarita cupcakes.
So, you know, if you like margaritas but don't want the alcohol, we got cupcakes coming for that event. So that'll be fun. And then our knitting classes are really, gosh, there are so many opportunities to take knitting classes. Janet does a boot camp. It's a 1-month program that's going to be starting in September. It's not too late to get into that. It's really a great beginner basics class. If you haven't knit before, or even if you have and you want to refresh your skills, she starts from the very beginning and teaches you in a month's time how to know everything you want to know about to start getting knitting. Again, she's also got a Christmas stocking class and a pullover sweater that she's doing. So if you haven't signed up for any knitting classes for the fall and you were thinking, I want to take up knitting, these are all opportunities. You can go to our website, www.alwaysinstitches1.com, and check out what's available there for the knitting classes. So don't miss out on that event. And then, okay, big news, big, huge news, super big, 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 fireworks, exciting. We are going to start being open on the first Friday of every month. So y'all have said all along, we need more evening hours, we need more
But we're
weekend
already
hours.
open on Friday.
We are already open on Friday, and we're actually open
I'm so
6
confused.
days.
What does this mean?
I know.
We're already open Friday.
I know.
How is that a big deal?
I got to make it clarify. So we are open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. minimum every day. Wednesdays we're open till 7:30. And then we are going to add now on the first Friday another time that we will be open till 7:30 p.m. And this is just an opportunity to tie in with what goes on in our Noblesville downtown area. We have a very vibrant and lovely area just about 4 blocks away from us, which is the downtown courthouse. The county seat is there, and so there's lots of restaurants, there's lots of shopping, there's live bands, all kinds of things that go on in our downtown area, and we're partnering with them on the first Friday of every month. So the first one will be coming up September 5th, and there's going to be some special deals that night. So if you come out, or if you come out during the day that day, we'll have some special bargains for you. So be watching. If you aren't signed up for our newsletter, you want to sign up for that. Go to our homepage of our website, scroll all the way down at the bottom, and you can sign up for emails. If you're not there, get on them, because a lot of what I talk about in this, the further details are in that email that I send out every week. But that first Friday is going to be a lot of fun. So mark the first Friday of every month. You can come into the store and have an evening shopping time. I know those of you that work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, getting in here can be hard. So we're trying to give you another opportunity to do that. So that'll be fun. So we're adding a day, but we're going to be coming up on Labor Day weekend. You got big plans for Labor Day weekend, Peter?
Relaxing, having fun, working on a cross stitch project. I'm going to work on building a transceiver for CW for my ham shack. So I'm going to build something from scratch. And then I'm thinking about a leather project too. I've been looking at leather patterns
Ooh.
to sew a leather project.
Well, that'll be fun. Yeah. So he's got some fun things.
And I
for
think I
you.
want to camp too, because I mean the weather's going to be like
Oh, is it?
perfect.
I haven't looked at
Cold,
the
nice
weather.
and cool, 50 degrees. Like last night was so nice. It was so cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking bonfire for sure. I've got to have a bonfire. It's time for bonfires and stuff. I like it when it gets just a little bit colder, because I don't like the bugs. Mosquitoes just think I'm like the best thing.
Do they think you're dessert?
Apparently, like when I'm outside, there's a warning goes out to all the mosquitoes within a 500-mile radius. They come eat me.
It must be all the citrus colors you wear.
I might be. I don't know. I don't know, but they really like to eat me up. So anyway, but yeah, so the holiday's coming, Labor Day weekend. We will be closed on that Monday, but be watching if you get our email. This is another reason to sign up for our email. I usually do some kind of a special discount over a holiday weekend so you can order online with a discount. So
Oh, I just remember I need to go over to Banter's and get all
Yeah.
kinds of goodies to grill out.
get your hot dogs. They have the best hot dogs.
Hot
There's-
dogs. I love their steaks. I love their special blend, their house
Yes.
blend for hamburgers.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Just a couple doors down from us in the same building as Banter's Meat Market, and they are amazing. I think they even ship. So if you're not right here, I think they will ship on dry ice. They can ship things to you as well. You might check into them. But yeah, that's everybody here. We buy all our groceries over at
Oh, they're
Banter's.
pork chops. They're bone-in pork chops. They're the best.
And it's farm to table. So those of you who are trying to be conscious about buying food that's not processed, that's what you're going to get from there. It truly is farm to table food. Now, hot dogs are hot dogs, but you can't have a hot dog unless it's over processed. But they have the best hot dogs. I'm loving their hot dogs. They're always the best. So Labor Day we will be closed. First Friday events are coming. That's kind of exciting. And I almost forgot. Peter, and you were the reason I even did this.
Oh,
because-
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Hello. So he did it real quick little pictures, but I am starting a new block of the month program called Sunkissed. And this is the block for month 1. And this is just beautiful. Now I made 4 of these. They don't, and I don't know, you might plug that picture in, Peter, that we took when I was just playing with the layout of the blocks. The blocks don't go together. These 4 are in the bigger quilt because it's a big quilt. I think it's over 100 inches one way and
Oh,
like 100 by
wow.
90. So these are 12-inch squares, and I'm just in month 1. So
Oh, 12-inch squares are the best
They
to
are.
sew together.
And even-
I love sewing 12-inch squares.
yeah, even though these were like 2.5-inch squares, it wasn't bad to sew together. I mean, I loved it. So I made 4 of these this weekend, and I think I'm going to really, 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 really like this pattern. Nancy Mink
Are
wrote
those
it.
all 4 the same?
Yep, they're
Okay.
all for the same block.
But when you put them together, you get a pattern.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's true of any set of
Yes.
blocks. When you put them together, you're going to get some kind of a design. But anyway, so Sunkissed block of the month. Again, it's on our website. You have to scroll to the bottom because the block of the months are at the bottom on the class page. But it's a great program. The quilt is like $299 to buy all 6 months. We're actually doing it in 5 months because it's a 10-month program, but you guys don't want to take that long. And honestly, I did these in an afternoon, so it'll go pretty quick. So there's that opportunity to just buy the block of the month. You don't need any more than that. The instructions are great. I was really impressed with it. But I know some of you guys like to come in and hang out in the store. And so there's a class to go with this block of the month. If you buy the kit from us, you can also attend the class. And it's a 6-month class because we're going to take 6 months to make it. And this will start delivering in September. The class will start in October. So you have time to get your blocks, get organized, and come in and hang out. And it's an all-day class, just a sit and sew class where we'll work on this project together. So if you want to do those 2 things, it's 2 separate sign-ups. If you want to buy the quilt kit complete instead of buying it monthly, we give you a deal on backing. So talk to Deborah about that again in our orders department. She's always on top of that. And then I had to show you this sample I made this weekend. This is so fun.
That's cool.
Isn't this fun?
Is that fabric?
It is fabric. So this is a printed fabric square, and I think we're going to get more of these. This I was the test dummy because that's what I get to do. So this is made by Jody's Zippered Pouch Set. So these are made by Jody Houghton Designs, and we're gonna. This was what came with it. This was the pattern. But the little piece of fabric, this piece in the center here, is a printed little piece that she makes. And then the pattern that comes with it tells you how to make this little zippered bag. And it has this little fob on it. Look how cute the fob is. I'm like loving this. And so it had flamingos on it, and the staff was laughing at me, and they're like, so are you gonna use flamingo fabric? I'm like, no, I used cake.
I love the bottoms boxed.
Yeah, the bottom's boxed. It's got a nice little boxed bottom.
Is it lined?
It is lined. Now, it has, see, there's lined. And
Oh, that's gorgeous.
it doesn't call for a pocket, but I put a pocket in it because if I make it a little zippy bag, I got to put a pocket in it.
Pockets,
So,
mesh, elastic.
And it's real quick because it's just a serged edge inside. So I literally made this in maybe an hour. From the time I actually cut it till the time it was done was probably about an hour altogether. Probably took me more time to pick out the fabric than it did to make. So great pattern. These would be really fun. And I don't know what all's printed, but we're gonna look. I know there's a lot of different little labels, and now that I made one and approve it, yeah.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, there's lots of cute little things on there. So this is, be watching for this. I don't even have a barcode for it yet. This was just to try it and see what you think.
Wow,
If
how
you-
fun is that?
I know, isn't that awesome? So if you like this, comment, and we'll get more patterns of the.
Did
of
it
the
go
printed.
together fast?
Yes.
Like if you wanted to make something as favors when you go on a retreat, is this the type of project
Yep.
that'd be great for that?
It would be great for that. It would absolutely be great for that. The other thing is, once you buy one of these, then you have the pattern, and the pattern would actually transfer into any little square. So I'm thinking the All Indiana Shop Hop, or whatever country or state or city you're doing your shop hop in, and they pass out those little fabric squares. This is a great pattern to know how to use those fabric squares up. And how fun would that be to take those fabric squares that you got at one of those events and make a bag for everybody?
Well, I know somebody that loves CAFE,
Yes.
and that'd be a great way to feature one piece of really nice CAFE.
Yeah.
If you didn't do, like, obviously you did the body in a bold print, but say you did the square in a bold print and then
Yeah.
did the back in like a tonal, matching tonal.
You could, and it's a way to feature something out of a piece of fabric that you really like. I agree.
Because I have a piece of CAFE that is just, oh, it's so gorgeous. It is, oh, it's oranges and rusts, and it's a,
We love our cave.
Man,
here.
that'd be
We
perfect
do love
for
our
that.
Cave. So, okay, that's another sample for you. And that's all I'm going to share with you today. We've got some fun things going on in the machines department. So Peter's going to finish off in the machines department with this video. And then meanwhile, just have a blessed week wherever you are. I know lots of things going on, and people have got just so many busy things. Seems like a lot of people are facing a lot of activities and going into the fall, and we're getting ready for festivals and things like that, and school started, and you know, before you know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas break. I mean, it'll be here like that. So if you need help, get an emotional support chicken. That's very helpful. But it's the raspberry beret. Now, they're going to want the pattern for this, you know. That's the next part. Anyway, instead of a duck, we have a chicken. And y'all have to help us name her, so come up with a name. Chicken Little and Chicken Salad are my suggestions, but you all come up with some others. So that's all from me. Go hang out in the machines department. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Hello, everybody. This is Stephanie
And Kathy.
and Kathy from the sewing department at Always in Stitches in Noblesville, Indiana. We are featuring a couple of handy quilter machines this week. First, we're going to start off with this baby. This is the Moxie ST stationary. So if you want to quilt your own quilt and you don't have room for a long arm, this is a great machine. Kathy's demoing a little bit as to how it works. Once you turn it on, you just move the fabric and you're creating a design.
And even I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
And even Kathy can do it. And
Yeah.
we've got it right now at a big discount. I don't believe you can get this anywhere for less than that. So it's been on our sales floor. It's not left the building. So we are anxious to help you if that's just something that you would like to do.
All right.
Also, coming soon, we're excited about
Come this way, Peter.
the Moxie. The Moxie. Handy Quilter came out with the Moxie a few years ago, and a lot of people bought it because it was great price, great size. You can have it on a little foot frame, you can have it on a loft frame, you can go from 5 foot to 10 foot. Anyway, we currently have 2 people trading their Moxies in for bigger machines. It's a great starter, but some people want more once they get used to it. They want more. So we've got 2 coming in. One will be here by the end of the week, and one will be here in the middle of next month. She's not quite ready to move with her new machine, to her new machine. Anyway, so it'll be here. We're hoping we'll pick it up on Wednesday, so I would say Thursday or Friday. It'll be on the floor, and it will be unbelievable price. The Handy Quilter, like most companies over the last few months, have raised their prices due to tariffs. And this one is a traded-in one that we are going to sell at rock bottom price. Customer has less than 1,000 stitches on it. She just didn't get into it, doesn't like it. So we are helping her by taking it back, and we made a deal with her that worked out really well for both of us. So anyway, it'll be here hopefully on sometime between Wednesday and Friday, because she'd like to have Jeff pick it up on Wednesday.
Yeah, come in and play. It's
Come
so
in
much
and
fun.
play. Yes, it's going to be a couple $1,000s less than brand new, and it is brand new, less than 1,000 stitches on it. So
Well, they better hurry because some of us here that don't have one.
and we sell
good
them pretty
time.
quick. They don't stay in our building very long.
I have a whole list of people to call as soon as they get in here.
For the most part. So keep an eye out on the Handy Quilter and the two Moxies, the Moxie Stationary and the Moxie 15. Anyway, that's what we've got going this week. Have a great week.